Good afternoon. My name is Geraint Bruton. I'm Clean Fuels Business Manager for BOC. That covers our activity in LNG, liquid natural gas for HGV, and also hydrogen energy. I've been asked to talk a little bit about other uses for hydrogen outside of cars. Not so much looking to the future out to 2050, but talking more about what we're doing today, what we're aware of others doing today, to hopefully give you some idea of the kind of potential for hydrogen. If I can touch just a little bit on BOC and what we do. So BOC is part of the Linde Group, largest supplier of industrial gases in the UK. As far as our hydrogen business goes, we have an existing hydrogen supply infrastructure to meet the needs of our industrial customers. And you see an example there on the left-hand side of a plant not too far away from here, servicing one of our customers there. And then in the world of hydrogen energy, we operate 2 refueling stations. So we have a station in Aberdeen where we refuel buses, and as Claire was explaining earlier, we have a station in Swindon, which is a public access station. We also supply equipment to other people who want to own and operate their own refueling systems, and we have a small fuel cell as well, which we supply, and I'll come on and talk about that later. So benefits of using hydrogen. We've had lots of this already. What I'd like to do is think about this in the context of hydrogen compared to batteries. So both offer a potentially low carbon, zero emission solution. What I'd like to do is just summarise again, if you like, what the benefits of hydrogen are compared to batteries. So they both offer low emission power. The advantage of hydrogen, I think, as we've already seen today, is it can give you a fast refill because of the energy density of hydrogen compared to batteries. It can be lighter for a given quantity of power. And we also think actually in certain applications it can give you it can be financially advantageous to use hydrogen compared to batteries. I've looked more broadly at the transport sector. You see pictures here of projects that people are working on. Buses that you see that we refuel in Aberdeen. Boats, ships, people are starting to talk about. The HGV market, which has got big potential. And I think for the third time this afternoon, the picture of the Alstom train, which we now have the contract to refuel in Germany. So I guess to reiterate the points around trains, we see that as a fantastic opportunity. We know that electrifying railways is difficult and expensive. By operating hydrogen trains, you get the benefits of electrification without the costs. I think the point to make about each of these is that they can be back to base operations. So you can refuel the vehicle at one place. You don't have to have a large network of refueling structure in place to keep the vehicles working. Another area where we see big opportunities is forklift trucks. So there are lots of forklift trucks already in warehouses that are electrically powered. By moving to hydrogen forklift trucks, you get the benefit of a longer run time and faster refuel time. So by using that advantage, you can take away your battery recharging facilities and free up space in the expensive space in the warehouse. So we're starting to see the likes of Walmart, Asda, and others using forklift trucks, hydrogen forklift trucks. Drones, perhaps been touched upon already this afternoon. Again, I think just makes the point about the energy density that you can get from hydrogen by replacing your battery with a hydrogen fuel cell system. You can perhaps operate the drone for 2 or 3 times longer, which I think will open up new opportunities and is fantastic for commercial operators of drones. I mentioned at the beginning we supply a small fuel cell. We brand it as our Chimera fuel cell, which we combine with a high-pressure composite hydrogen cylinder. Put the two together, you can think of the the hydrogen cylinder as a big, powerful, long-lasting battery. And I thought it might be interesting for you just to share some of the experience that we think our customers have gained who've taken the fuel cell and integrated it into products that they're supplying today into the market. So these are real-world applications. On the left-hand side there, you see a lighting tower. One of our customers has taken the fuel cell, combined it with LED lighting and some novel lens technology to create a alternative to a diesel-powered lighting tower. So that gives you low emission, quiet, and we believe economic light. So that's a fantastic product that's in the use in the market in the UK today. As it gets dark outside as we speak, these will be coming into effect. The second example there in the middle is CCTV. These are remote operating CCTV cameras which can be deployed as an alternative to a security guard. By using our hydrogen genie cylinders and the fuel cell, you can get uninterrupted power for up to a month. So that's fantastic if you want to operate one of these in a remote area or even in an urban area where often the access to power isn't as straightforward as you think it might be. Remote monitoring is another area where we see big potential for fuel cells with the growth of the Internet of Things. By using a fuel cell and a hydrogen cylinder, you can get quiet, long-lasting power to support remote monitoring applications. So, as I say, these are real-world applications. We believe that the characteristics of the fuel cell and the hydrogen cylinder provide the operator with real advantages compared to the use of batteries and diesel. So, look to the future. So, I'm not about making predictions out to sort of 2050 or anything like that. What I would say just to finish is we do see hydrogen as being an important part of the overall supply infrastructure, energy supply infrastructure, and has an important role to play. Thank you.